everybody. Brandon Rensel here, and I'm just getting yard work done today. And I thought I'd do a video of how to remove branches based on the thickness of it. So, the only way, the primary tools, cutters that you'll need, which you need a good saw. I very highly recommend the Stanleys because they're very good. I'm impressed with the product. To where I don't know if you could be able to see that, but it cuts really good, and I'm very impressed. And along with the pair of cutters I have right here in my hand, made by Fiskars, to where even though they say it cuts cleanly, they're a very good product to use. To where, anyway, thought I'd show you of how to remove some branches from a tree. And as you can tell right here, I'm helping my next door neighbor remove some branches that she can't stand along the side of her house. And in case if you're wondering of where I got you guys sitting on, I got you guys sitting on a roll-off dumpster, which is right in front of me, which the size of it is a 9-yard. And for those of you that around the Denver metro area that go on YouTube, to where if you got stuff like for general, a lot of stuff, and you want to get rid of, throw it away, I always use mainly Sam's roll-off, to where very good company to use. So, as I bring you along, this is this tree I'm taking care of for my neighbor. I took care of this one earlier, and if it's gonna focus. I took care of this earlier. Still needs a little bit of work to do, but I ain't complaining. And I'm gonna have that to do also probably later in the summer, based on what if my neighbor wants me to go ahead and try and do it. And this one will require some assistance. So, anyway, I'm going to show you the Sam's roll-off that is over here in front of me on my left. So, sorry, I got my gloves on. Paisana. This is the roll-off container. 9 cubic yard. It's pretty wide, nice sized container. And plus, you can always recommend have enough room to open the door. And as you can tell, it's got a box spring chair, bunch of yard waste that I'm getting rid of. And those of you that want to know the number, there is the number. As you can tell, it's Sam's 303-984-7200. And as you can tell on the bottom, it says www.samshauling.com. But you got to make sure you get the dots in after www, and Sam's hauling. And this is what they don't require. And you never put dirt, rock, or concrete in it. Unless if it's like right to here, because that's the max that's allowed. So, we're gonna get back here to a distance. That is the roll-off container. That is the roll-off container. Sorry, my brother's broken down car is right in the video. So, oh well. This is the 9-yard dumpster. It's pretty wide, just needs minor cleaning, but oh well. So, we're gonna close the door. On the container. And so I'm gonna sit you right back. Let me zoom you back out so you could see me. See me in my sexy body. At least I'm not going shirtless. I don't need scratches all over my head. Sorry neighbor, video camera's on. So, we're gonna pull this branch out. And as you can tell, it's still stuck. That's when this comes into play. Right after I cut, make sure I get that small branch out of my way. Kinda does a clean cut. And as you could tell, all that's from the saw mark. So I set the branches down. So anyway, we're going to keep working on this. I'm going to try and get a 2-part video out of this. So, I hope y'all like this video. And I'm going to try and get another branch out of here for you. Show you how to do things. And another thing I want to mention, when you're loading on a container on a 9-yard, such as this one that I just showed you, always make sure you load it even. And as you can tell, I still got some room. I had to put the wood on, I had to put the wood on the sides. As you can see right there, I had to put the wood on the sides. But first, I had to put the box spring, cherry, and dip, because with this sign, it's going to be extra charges. So, I very highly recommend do not do this. If you got wood, such as this, and it's on top of like a box spring, shouldn't be too bad. As long as it's not like right up here where my hand is, because that really would be considered over the top. And the reason why I had to get this container is that because of these idiots of the city somehow Mayor had connections and got a contract with Republic Allied because I used to have leased waste systems. And they will not pick up a regular can such as this. So, as you can tell, it's almost full from here. But when I showed you inside of it, there's some room left. So, let's go ahead and try and get another branch out. And we're going to use our saw. You can find these at local department, Walmart's, Targets, Sears. But this is the case it comes in with. Sorry if it's all ripped up. Though to where it's just supposed to slide in like that. And then just slide out. And I'm very proud of it. So, let's try and get another branch out of here. I'm going to adjust you to where you could see me better. See me better. Even though I'm kind of surrounded by branches and garbage. But, oh well. Heck hooey. So, with the saw, I kind of come up here, best I can, right where in this position, and I can start cutting. Always make sure you got your hand in order to on it to where you can catch it. Alright. This branch was huge. So, if you look at the thickness, let me pluck my butt around behind the camera. And as you notice the thickness of it, and I'll raise the branch up. See, this branch was huge. So, we're plucking this branch down. Most common number one thing when doing this is make sure you got something like a hat on. I very highly recommend wear goggles. And as you can tell, I'm an idiot for not wearing goggles. Because it does go right in my face. So, after we got that done, we're going to use the cutters. Try to cut a lot of this stuff out. So, like herding cats. You can tell I opened the tool real wide. Sometimes though, You gotta twist it.
What are you doing, making a video?
Yeah? Sorry, that's my neighbor. In case you're wondering. That's my neighbor. Well, this is Brandon Ritzel. I'm signing out. Got badass.